Gross display of horsepower. Look at this air! Who can see monster trucks tonight? Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Switch it over! Can he save it? Here we go!
Welcome back to all the great fans who support us right here on the MTA YouTube channel, and most of all, welcome to the historical Full Throttle 5 event here tonight as we get ready to watch 16 of the baddest of the bad throw it down on the MTA circuit and as we get ready to crown an all-new Full Throttle 5 champion here tonight. Some of the best of the business are here to rip up the floor. El Toro Loco, Crash Test Dummy, USA 1, Son of a Digger, Toxic, Gas Monkey, and so many more great trucks and drivers ready to throw it down for all the great fans here tonight at the Full Throttle 5 event, and those of you watching at home right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Thank you all for coming out. We're getting ready to go side by side. Diecast Monster Truck Racing. And now as we get things kicked off inside of round one competition at Full Throttle 5, it's going to be Predator taking on El Toro Loco. Monster Mutt taking on Crash Test Dummy. Then we're going to see the return of Gas Monkey getting ready to take on Excalibur. NWO taking on Son of a Digger. Other side of the bracket, Toxic taking on Monster Mutt Poodle. Earthshaker will be taking on Brutus. USA 1 will be taking on the Black Stallion. And closing out round one competition, it's going to be the return of your Halloween Madness 4 champion, Bad Company, getting ready to take on Jurassic Attack, and that is to close out round one competition here tonight at Full Throttle 5. So ladies and gentlemen, we're getting geared up. The fans have packed the stands, the crews are back together, the trucks are in the pits, and right now 2 of them coming out to the starting line. Michael Harry and the Crazy Bull, El Toro Loco stage now in the outside lane, ready now to take on John Fuller out of Brentwood, Tennessee with that big block Chevrolet blown Predator machine on the inside lane. Here's the green line now, taking off Full Throttle, side by side over the first jump to the finish line. And John Fuller, making his name known as Predator, takes out the win here tonight. And El Toro Loco is upside down inside of the shutdown area where we've got all the car and van stacks laid out on the track together here tonight. But El Toro Loco turns the truck upside down. Here's another look at your MTA replay. Off the line they go. They seem fairly even coming down that straightaway. Watch Predator now on the inside lane. Launches over the first jump, settles it back down on the landing ramp, and he soars across the finish line. The story is Michael Harry and El Toro Loco trying to settle that truck down inside of the shutdown area, getting bobbing up on that van stack, and over he goes, the Crazy Bull, upside down here tonight. MTA track crew and officials down there on the track now, getting ready to turn the Crazy Bull right side up. The fans love it. First rollover here tonight, and I'm sure there's more to come. Michael Harry's A-OK out waving to the fans. Him and his crew got a lot of thrashing to do to get El Toro Loco back in the racing competition. As you can see, the truck is all tore up as the officials get it off of that van stack, and look at the carnage done. Michael Harry putting down the work here tonight in El Toro Loco. Next up here tonight, inside our round one competition, Kieran Adams returns a Crash Test Dummy out of the K&J Motorsports race team. He is now set to take on the Dog Pound native, Monster Mutt, now in the inside lane. Spanky back in action. Who's going to take the win here tonight inside of round one? This one ought to be a dandy matchup. 2 great drivers, both of them stage up at the line as we wait for green now. Off the line they go. They're coming down the straightaway slightly to Spanky and Monster Mutt. And he'll put Kieran Adams and Crash Test Dummy on the trailer early tonight. And old Spanky's back in action for round 2 here tonight at Full Throttle 5. Monster Mutt looking strong. Crash Test Dummy going home early on the trailer nonetheless. Next up here tonight inside of our round 1 competition, Josh Rose. We saw this guy debut last month, taking home his very first championship win. Halloween Madness 5 Excalibur Chevrolet, ready to rock the house against Jason Sensation, the 9-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, ready to rock the house on the inside lane. Another representative now of the K&J Motorsports race team, Excalibur, part of the CT Motorsports race team. Here's the green light, the Mopar, the Chevrolet down the straight stretch. Gas Monkey with a big time lead. Excalibur tried to close the gap on him. Not sure what happened to Excalibur caliber coming down that straightaway, but Jason Sensation and Gas Monkey getting a big-time win over the big bad bow tie in Excalibur. Gas Monkey moving on here tonight inside of round one, but next up, Dale Durham returning in the Too Sweet NWO machine, ready now to take on one of the baddest trucks on the MTA circuit. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Wagner, all the way from Poplar Branch, North Carolina, son of a digger on the outside lane, ready now to take on the NWO Wolfpack. Both these drivers are staged and ready to go as we get set to go green down this racetrack. They come there fairly even, side by side to the finish line, and NWO getting out of shape, and son of a digger will turn it over. Down inside the shutdown area, we were watching Dale Durham and NWO get it up on two wheels as he went across the finish line, but son of a digger resembles El Toro Loco's earlier run tonight, and he puts it on its side. Not too bad. MTA track crew officials will roll him back over and get him back to the pit area. But next up, Pop Steve Jones and the Toxic Machine coming back for the first time in a long time, ready now to take on Violet Craddock. Monster Mutt Poodle ready to rock the house over here on the inside lane. Both these drivers staged and ready to go. Who's going to be going on to round two? Here's the green light coming off the straight stretch. They come, they're dead even now slightly. The Toxic from the Poodle coming back. And look out, Toxic's in trouble. Over he goes and settles it on the side. Down inside the shutdown area. What an incredible race here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, they were side by side. Door handle to door handle all the way down to the finish line. Not sure who got this round one victory. Was it Monster Mutt Poodle or the Toxic Machine? Watch here as they come down the straightaway. Again, side by side over the first jump. They settle it back down and at the line. Ladies and gentlemen, that's extremely close. Officials are giving the win to Violet Craddock. Monster Mutt Poodle, but watch Toxic now. Gets caught up on that van stack going end over end on the cars and slaps it on its side inside that shutdown area. What an incredible race there by Pop Steve Jones as Violet Craddock inches out a win here tonight. And now our MTA track court officials have got their hands full trying to get the Toxic Machine out of that tight spot down there inside of the shutdown area. As they get ready to back him up now, looks like the left front tire has come off a Toxic, but what a wild ride there. Getting the fans what they want to see, trying to shut the truck down, and he turns it over inside of the shutdown area. What a ride it was for Toxic. They're on the trailer here tonight and unable to come back even if they did win, snapping that wheel off, but Monster Mutt Poodle takes out Toxic here tonight inside of round one. They're moving on into round two competition, and Toxic going home on the trailer early. What a ride it was. And next up here tonight at Full Throttle 5, it's the return of Greg Durbin, an MTA original, in Brutus. He is now set to take on Ryan Kenny in the Earthshaker machine. Now over there on the outside lane, who's going to be moving on in the round two competition here tonight? Stays at the line. Here's the green light now down the straight stretch. They come. Earthshaker with a side lead. Brutus now coming back in trouble. Goes the truck over, going across the finish line and sets it on the tailgate. What a ride it was for Greg Durbin and Brutus. Coming up just short on that landing ramp, nosing the truck over. He tried to throttle out of it, but nowhere to go, but end over end, and Ryan Kenny and Earthshaker grabbing up a huge round one victory at Full Throttle 5. Check this out again as we take another look at it. Down the straightaway, they seem pretty even. Up and over the first jump now, but again, Brutus coming up short. Noses over, he tried to ride it out, and I venture to say, had he not come up short, he would have definitely gave Ryan Kenny a shot at the finish line. No question about it. Brutus, however, on the trailer, Earthshaker moving on. And next up, Black Stallion 2000, Joey Andrews, the Monster Mania 4 champion, ready now to take on the Monster Mania 3 champion, Jalen Buford, in the USA 1 Chevrolet representing Renegades Motorsports. Both drivers are former Monster Mania champions. Who's taking the win? The green light goes down. Ford Chevrolet, USA 1 with a big time lead. Black Stallion with a nice power wheelie coming down the landing ramp. And USA 1's upside down, making contact with Black Stallion inside of the shutdown area. What a ride for Jalen Buford as he gets a win over the Black Stallion here in round one. USA 1 will move on, but now we get ready to close out round one competition. Caden Wilson making his last ride in Jurassic Attack over there on the outside lane, getting ready to take on the Halloween Madness 4 champion, Wyatt Anderson and Bad Company on the inside lane. Who's going on to round two? Jurassic Attack taking on Bad Company. Both trucks are staged now as we go green down the straight stretch. They come. Bad company with a whole shot. Drastic attack right there. One of them, Caden Wilson tries to shut it down, and both of them tag the wall inside the shutdown area. But Caden Wilson with a huge upset here tonight, putting Bad Company on the trailer early, and Caden Wilson and Drastic Attack will move on in the round 2 competition. And ladies and gentlemen, the races have been absolutely wild as we kicked off Full Throttle 5. Who's going to take it all the way to the finish line to close out the show? We don't know yet, but we're going to find out because we got a lot more great racing to come after the break.
This isn't your typical motorsports podcast. You're listening to Crush This, a monster truck podcast presented by High Octane Coffee and J Concepts. A show where we take you inside the minds of your favorite drivers, past and present, of the monster truck industry. And now, your hosts, Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagash. Buckle in. The show starts now.
Hey guys, Steve here with Monster Truck Attitude. If you haven't already, be sure to head over to Facebook and YouTube and check out the Crush This podcast. Join along with Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagash as they bring in a special guest each and every week to go behind the scenes and talk about the monster truck industry. Again, be sure to check those guys out Tuesdays at 8 o'clock p.m. on YouTube Live and Facebook. You'll be glad you did. And always remember, you keep the shiny side up and keep the rubber side down, and we'll catch you guys down the road. Always a great time over there at the Crush This podcast. Those guys do an incredible job. Dan Cheech and Brad Shaw. Good to have them right here on the show and future events. Welcome back to Full Throttle 5, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2 action getting kicked out and underway. Predator set to take on Monster Mutt. Gas Monkeys taking on Son of a Digger, which ought to be a barn burner of a matchup. Other side of the bracket, Monster Mutt Poodle taking on Earthshaker. Then we're going to see the return of the USA 1 Chevrolet, who took a wild spill there in round 1. They got the truck back together. They are taking on Caden Wilson and Jurassic Attack to close out our round 2 matchups. Each driver trying to clinch their spot in semifinals. We're about to find out who's going to make history or be history at Full Throttle 5. Up first here tonight inside of round 2, Spanky returns in Monster Mutt. He is now set to take on John Fuller out of Brentwood, Tennessee. A big block Chevrolet motor underneath that Wildcat here on the inside lane. It's the cat taking on the dog. Who's going to go on to semifinals, ladies and gentlemen? Monster Mutt, Predator. Both drivers are staged. Here's the green light now down the straight stretch. They come to fairly even. Monster Mutt pulling a slight lead. Predator's coming back with an incredible save. John Fuller pulls out the save right there, coming across the finish line. It does look like Spanky and Monster Mutt, however, did get the win over the Predator machine. Here's another look at your MTA replay here. Monster Mutt, again, having a slight lead on the outside lane. Watch Predator and John Fuller get on this landing ramp. Tries to settle it down on 2 wheels, and at the line, they're giving the win to John Fuller and Predator, who will inch out Spanky and Monster Mutt by a tire tread, literally, over here on the inside lane. Predator with an incredible save, putting Monster Mutt on the trailer. What a ride it was for Spanky. But next up, here tonight in round 2, Gas Monkey Garage returns with Jason Sensation. Ready now on the inside lane, the Mopar camp. Ready now to take on Ethan Wagner and Son of a Digger, all the way from Poplar Branch, North Carolina. Again, laid that truck over on its side earlier in round 1. They've got it back on the track. Who's going on the semi as the green light goes down? Son of a Digger with the early lead. Gas Monkey's coming back in trouble now, and both trucks are upside down. Can he save it? And Gas Monkey turns it over just as well as Son of a Digger here tonight to close in the round 2 matchup. What a ride it was for both drivers. Take another look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Son of a Digger now has a slight lead on Gas Monkey on the outside lane. Watch Jason Craddock try to pull the trigger over no man's land. Settles it down, and at the line, Son of a Digger gets it. But both drivers are all out of shape. They actually crossed over lanes, and look at the roll over there by Son of a Digger. And Jason Craddock still hanging a foot in that truck, trying to get it to come back around. Dumps it over on its side. What an incredible matchup here tonight in round 2. MTA track crew officials are down there now, tending to Son of a Digger, who rolled over closest to the wall protection down there. Ethan Wagner trying to make it back for semifinal competition. As you can see, a little bit of damage has been done to Son of a Digger the second time tonight. He has rolled that truck over as the officials get him right side up here. We're going to get a better look at it here, folks. Again, be sure to comment down below here tonight what you thought of tonight's show as we watch Son of a Digger get turned back over. We love hearing from all the great fans here on the MTA YouTube channel. There you see the damage done to Son of a Digger as he took out Gas Monkey by inches here tonight in round 2 competition. The Son of a Digger crew has a lot of work to do to get that truck back for semifinal competition, but moving right along with Full Throttle 5, Ryan Kenny and Earthshaker getting set to take on Violet Craddock. Monster Mutt Poodle, who is now staged over here on the outside lane, had that wild run against Toxic earlier tonight. Ryan Kenny trying to make it to the semifinals as well. He is now staged on the inside lane in the Earthshaker machine. Here's the green light now, down the straight track they come. Earthshaker with a slight lead, but the Poodle's right there with him. A close race, and Violet Craddock with an incredible save of her own, coming off of that landing ramp, getting into the finish line area towards the shutdown area, making a little bit of contact with Earthshaker. Watch right here as we look at your photo finish, folks. It wasn't by much, but Ryan Kenny and Earthshaker pulling out a huge win over Violet Craddock and the Monster Mutt Poodle. And these races can't possibly get any closer, but we're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen, because the USA 1 Chevrolet, Jalen Buford, Monster Mania 3 champion from 2 years ago, ready to rock the house. He rolled the truck over earlier tonight, taking on Caden Wilson and Jurassic Attack. It's his last ride in that truck here tonight. He will be moving on to the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Both drivers are staged to close out round 2. Green light goes down there, off the line they go, they're going into the door, and over the first jump, and Jurassic Attack. Caden Wilson gets the win, and Jalen Buford puts it on its side for the second time tonight, losing out to Jurassic Attack by mere inches. Caden Wilson on a rail here tonight. Can he keep that truck dialed in, moving on in the semifinal competition? What a matchup it was. Here's another look at your photo finish, and it was about half a truck. Jurassic Attack beats out the USA 1 Chevrolet. That crew's got some thrashing to do to get the old square body back in shape for the next MTA event. Thank y'all again for coming out and watching tonight's show. We still got more great racing still to come. Semi-final action is coming up next. Son of a Digger down in the pits trying to get that truck back together. Are they going to be able to make the call for semis? We're going to find out next after the break. If you can't get enough Diecast Monster Truck Racing action right here on MTA, be sure to check out our friends over at the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. Get ready to romp and stomp all over the track, tear up the trucks, and watch the carnage unfold. They host some of the best side-by-side Diecast Monster Truck Racing you will ever see. Also, check out all of our social medias. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, as well as the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. Some great racing action you don't want to miss. Be sure to go over there and check them out. Like their videos and subscribe to the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Full Throttle 5 here tonight on the MTA YouTube channel. Semi-final action getting underway, and we're getting ready to watch Predator take on Son of a Digger. Other side of the bracket, we're going to see the return of the Earthshaker machine. Ryan Kenny looking strong to take on Caden Wilson and Jurassic Attack, who's been on a rail all night, getting ready to wrap up his last ride in the old Jurassic Attack machine. Semifinals coming underway here tonight. We started with 16 trucks. We're now down to 4. Who's taking it to the finals? Because at the line right now, John Fuller and Predator, who's looking bad fast here tonight, is taking on Ethan Wagner and Son of a Digger, who's rolled that truck over twice tonight. Their crew's got him back. He's ready to rock the house on the inside lane. Does he have enough in that truck to take out Predator to move on to the finals? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Predator taking on Son of a Digger. Green light comes down on the line. They go. There's door into the door. And Son of a Digger looking strong. And over he goes for the third time tonight. Ethan Wagner is upside down, getting bottled up on that stack of cars inside of the shutdown area. John Fuller and Predator was hanging right there with him. But Ethan Wagner and Son of a Digger absolutely running that truck for all it's worth. Here's another look at your MTA replay, folks. Off the line they go. They're pretty even. Son of a Digger pulls a slight lead, settles it back down, kind of got a little crossed up, and right here trying to shut it down on that car stack, got crossed up and rolled the truck over. And another incredible save by John Fuller and Predator over there on the outside lane. And once again, for the third time tonight, Our MTA track crew and officials are out there to roll Son of a Digger back over. Hopefully the truck isn't hurt more than what it already was. We're going to have an update as the night progresses now that Ethan Wagner and Son of a Digger is in the final round showdown. A little bit more damage done to the truck. Hopefully they'll have that truck back and ready for the final round showdown. But who's he going to meet there in the finals here tonight at Full Throttle 5? Ryan Kenny and Earthshaker looking strong. But Caden Wilson, again, his last ride in Jurassic Attack here tonight before moving on to Monster Mutt Rottweiler. He is ready to rock the house one last time in the old Jurassic Attack stage over here on the inside lane. Ryan Kenny looking strong as well. Earthshaker is dialed in. Who's going to the finals? Here's the green light now. Down the straight stretch they come. This slightly going to Jurassic Attack, and Earthshaker's right there with him. And over goes Caden Wilson in Jurassic Attack, trying to chase down Ryan Kenny. He does pick up the win. Earthshaker going home on the trailer. It was a close race, but Caden Wilson in Jurassic Attack is going to the finals here tonight. What an incredible race it was. We now know who the two trucks are in the final round. Son of a Digger taking on Jurassic Attack. A showdown you don't want to miss here tonight at the history-making Full Throttle 5. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, where the finals are coming up next.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
It started a phenomenon, really. The people just couldn't get enough of it. The fan base is what really kept all this going. This time there ain't gonna be no letting up. Thursday Night Thunder is where it all started, man, and it's time we give it back to the fans.
Hey man, we're either going to make history or beat history. Aren't you excited for that, ladies and gentlemen? Now we're back at the finals here tonight at Full Throttle 5. Started with 16 trucks. We're now down to 2 as it all broke down. Earthshaker took out Brutus earlier tonight. Went to the second round, taking out Monster Mutt Poodle. Now find himself in semis. He took out Jurassic Attack. He is in the finals. Son of a Digger walked through NWO, took out Gas Monkey, found himself in semis against Predator. Now he is in the finals here tonight to take on Jurassic Attack. MTA track crew and officials are down there inside of the pit area. They've got Son of a Digger fired back up. Here you see a little bit of smoke coming down off the header. A little bit of oil running off the valve cover there, getting down onto the header. It is fearful that it may cause a fire later here tonight, but as long as they keep that truck cool and hopefully make one good pass, Son of a Digger should be A-OK. So the crew has been down there thrashing during the commercial break. He's back at the line, getting ready to take on Caden Wilson in Jurassic Attack. Again, his last ride in that truck here tonight. He's had a lot of great history over the years at MTA, ready to retire that truck. The truck's still going to be around, but he's moving away from it, going into Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Then we're going to see Son of a Digger here on the inside lane. Ethan Wagner making history of his own here tonight. Will he have enough to take it all the way over Caden Wilson in Jurassic Attack? Ladies and gentlemen, Full Throttle 5, it's showtime down the stretch as they come down. Son of a Digger with a slight lead over the car, and it's close down to the wire, and Caden Wilson in Jurassic Attack turning it over one more time, and Son of a Digger for the first time tonight keeps it on all 4 tires. It was Caden Wilson in Jurassic Attack turning the truck over for the second time tonight. Here's another look at your MTA replay, folks. They come off the line, slight lead to Son of a Digger on the inside lane. Caden Wilson in Jurassic Attack is trying to make a comeback. back here. Gets on the landing ramp and at the line. It doesn't get much closer than that. Ethan Wagner and son of a digger pulling out a big-time win here tonight at Full Throttle 5. An incredible final, no question about it, as Caden Wilson puts it on its roof for its final show as he moves on to the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me at this time. Give it up for your Full Throttle 5 champion, Ethan Wagner, son of a digger. And ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible night of racing here at the historical Full Throttle 5 event. We sure hope you had a great time out here on the MTA YouTube channel with us. We hope you enjoyed some of the great racing action you got to witness right here on the track. Thank you all so much for coming out and watching. Be sure to leave us a like on this video and comment down below what you thought of tonight's show. And most of all, be sure to crush that subscribe button and I'll catch you down the road. See you next time.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that.